Man, I wish I could live a dog's life sometimes and just be retired and get fed snacks and play and run through the yard all day, every day. Welcome in, everybody. May the 29th, 2024, Wednesday afternoon, to the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Hey, thanks for joining me, you guys. We are dog sitting for one of my neighbors. That is Spencer. He is a golden doodle, and he's hanging out with us for a few days. Thanks for joining me. The video at the beginning that you saw was me just thinking, what would I do if I didn't have reselling, if I didn't have photos and listings and fulfillment and boxes and stuff to handle all day and videos for you guys? What would I do if there was no such thing as reselling at all as a business, whether it was me quitting, retiring, or whether it just wasn't a thing? Like, what would I do? If you guys are new to this channel or haven't followed me for a while, I've never actually had an adult real job. So I worked jobs when I was a teenager like anybody else. I worked at Chili's, was probably, like the job that everybody knows that I had. I worked in a to-go window. I delivered orders throughout a mall, and at the window, I made pretty good money for a 16, 17-year-old. I made like $8 an hour at the time, plus tips. I could bring home anywhere from 20 or 30 bucks to 50 or 60 bucks a night. So as a 16-year-old, I was getting 25, 30 hours. I was making $200, $300 a week. Plus I was making $200 or $300 in tips. I was doing good. I'd have weeks with $400, $500 in 2001. Like, that was great money in 2001. Making $400, $500 a week back then, $2,000 as a teenager, that was fantastic. That's how I paid for some of my college stuff. It's how I paid for my car. It's how I paid for my bills, my cell phone, all that stuff. We had to buy minutes for our cell phone. So that's what I did. Since then, I've been a reseller. This is all I've done. YouTube reselling. What you guys see here is what you get. So I always wondered, and I wonder this about the community, and I want to leave it to you guys and girls in the comments section after you're done with this video. And if you want, pause the video right now and go comment and guess, what would I do? What would I do if I couldn't be a reseller or a YouTuber, or at least in this genre, right in this niche category? What would I do? Take a guess, pause the video, go guess down there, and then tell me also with your guess what you would do if there was no such thing as reselling or business ownership in this flipping niche, right? Just tell me where you would go with it. So I've covered this on the channel, and I've talked about it a few times. There's a few options that I would do. So my first top one is that I would probably be a travel vlogger. I would own a vlog website, YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram. I'd have all the socials tied to it where people could watch clips. I love traveling. I don't do it enough because of this business, but I have made it my mission in 2025 and beyond to make sure we take far more trips and traveling outside of the United States as well. We've done a lot of the stuff like in Florida and Miami and cruises, and Vegas you guys have seen me in, and Phoenix I went to, and Atlanta and Minnesota and all these places, Maryland back in the day where I come from. But I want to do it out of the country, and I want to go to more, Hawaii. I've been to Alaska as a teenager, long story. But travel vlogging, that's what I would do. I would go and record everything that I was doing and put it up on videos and websites and posts. And if I made money, that'd be awesome, but I wish I could just be retired and do it and not have to think of it as a job. Because when you start doing something as a job, you stop enjoying it as much, right? So if you're travel vlogging for fun, it's great. But if you're depending on it for money, then you're generally gonna fail at it, and it's not gonna be as enjoyable for you. Number two is right along those lines. Come on, Spencer, let's go inside, buddy. Come on, it's hot out. It's like 95 degrees today, you guys. Not even 100. Believe it or not, Tampa has never actually been to 100 degrees, but it feels like 105, 110 all the time because we have so much humidity from the Gulf of Mexico and other things. We do get the Gulf winds which help out, but they are not good with the humidity. Go ahead inside, buddy. And number two, so let's get back on track here. Number two is video games. So lots of people make a lot of money playing video games. I love video games, but I don't play them because I don't have the time. They're way down the list of priorities on a daily basis. Like, the last thing I do when I get in bed is think about, let's play a video game. Usually when I turn it on, I own plenty of video games, I'm too tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to play anymore. I can't think about it. And I would never do it for a business, as a job, as a YouTube channel, because I would stop enjoying the games that I was playing because all I would think about was recording and commentating and doing all sorts of stuff. So that would be number two, video games. But as a business, as a job, I don't think I could hack it. I don't think that would work for me. Number three would have to be something car related. I love cars. I think it's no secret. This is where I spend my money. Like, I drive cars because I love them, not because I care what anyone else thinks. In fact, this is one of the most supercar hated cars on the planet. People hate this car. And the reason they hate this car is because it is expensive. But you guys know Lamborghinis, Ferraris have like V8s, V10s, V12s. This car is a 3-cylinder 1.5 in the trunk. My engine is back here. It is literally like a Geo Metro engine with a turbo on it. So, an electric battery assist. People hate this car, so we don't do it for like attention. I do it because I love cars, and I think I could do a job, not a mechanic, I don't think I could sell cars. If I had to get a job and make money where I thought I could actually do well, I'm very personable, obviously. I know a lot about cars. I know a lot about finances and numbers. I can calculate in my head, and I think I could sell cars successfully. I think I could be good at it. I think I could sell houses, but I think I could sell cars better and be really, really good at it. The problem is I don't think you can make a lot of money. If you're selling high-end Ferraris, Lamborghinis, maybe some BMWs or Mercedes, you could do well. I don't see a lot of guys selling Toyotas and Kias making a boatload of money. They might make a living, but I don't see those guys getting rich. So me selling cars, maybe not. I'm not sure completely, but maybe something in the car YouTube genre. You guys see a trend here, right? I like to make videos and talk about stuff. Hang out with cars, car customizing, like doing rims and wraps and stuff. It's kind of manual labor, a tent shop, detailing. I've owned a detailing business actually back in the day. I think a lot of you know that. Something to do with cars, maybe I could make it work. I would have to check. I don't know. If I wasn't doing reselling, the truth is I have no idea what I would do. It's all I know. It's all I love. It's all I've ever done. And it's a weird thought to me of like, what would I do if you couldn't buy pieces of merchandise, flip it, and make money off of it? Because it's endless. You can make as much as you want to make. It's the world of just selling. Walmart is a reseller. They make billions, right? I'm interested to hear what you guys and girls would say. What would you do if reselling disappeared and was gone or was illegal tomorrow? How would you make a living? Would you love it? Would it be something you love or something you hate or something you just think you could make money on or something that is both, that you love and you could do as a money-making venture? I'm gonna read the comments, respond to as many of them as possible. If you paused the video and guessed and came back and unpaused it, were you right? Did you get what I would wanna do correct? Whether it's travel vlogging, car related, or video game related? I don't know. We'll see how many of you have been around my channel long enough to guess or cheat because you knew the answer already. As always, thank you guys for coming along, watching the channel, and liking the videos and subscribing and doing all that great stuff. It means a lot to me. And until the next one, I will see everyone later.